I would love for you to share any tips and pointers. That's probably one of our niches at Car Motivators in our leadership development area that when we coach dealers, is we help the younger generation, the second or third generation, learn to lead and run a business, right? Over just the tactical role that they're in. So we help them so when doing that, one of my dealers recently told me one of the reasons for him working with us was he said the third generation success rate is like really low. I think he said 15%. I don't know where he got that information from, but so he's like, that's why I use you. And I guess through your lens, I would ask, what can these younger dealers do to ensure success? What, especially the second or third generation dealers in the independent realm.
It's very common on family business that the first generation builds it up and it disappears by the third generation. So the key there is just what you just said. It's having a coach, because the struggles that the first generation went through to build that business are not experienced by the second. And there's rarely a training mechanism. I mean, I've heard parents talk about, we started our kids, they had to clean the bathrooms. Does that really prepare you for reading balance sheets and checking trends? It does prepare you for being humble and knowing that it's not about you, but they need that help to understand, because these businesses are complex, and especially if you're in the buy here, pay here space, you're not even really selling cars. You're selling paper. But for all of it, there's information. You've got to watch and measure. You have to understand trends, and that's where training comes in, from NADA, from NIADA, from Car Motivators. Avail yourself of a coach, and you can't just rest on your laurels or the work that was done before you. Babe Ruth said, "Yesterday's home runs don't win tomorrow's games." So you have to be playing today's game and looking forward to what's coming tomorrow.